Good evening, everyone. My name is Darius. Thanks for coming today. I'd like to talk to you about why everyone should own a dog. So I want to start off with a interesting fact. Dogs first became man's best friend over 10 million years ago, or 10,000, or 10 millenniums ago, or 10,000 years. And it happened not once, but twice in two different areas. A major international research project led by senior Oxford researcher Greg Larson published his findings 2.5 years ago on July 4th. And their findings concluded that dogs were domesticated in Europe 15,000 years ago and in Asia 12,500 years ago from wolves. And I like to think of this as any friend who can put up with you for that long is no longer a friend but their family. And so sometimes many people think, why I should own a dog? Why would I need to own a dog? And I asked a few friends and thought about myself in the past, and I came about if maybe you're feeling a bit lonely or a little unhappy, this is something a dog can change in an instant. Maybe you've been feeling an itch to get active, or you don't have the motivation to exercise. The dog will force you into better health style. You've been wanting more social interaction, or even an icebreaker with the ladies or guys. The dog is the perfect wingman. Everyone's best friend is the perfect partner in crime. So, some information about me. Since I've been brought up, I've been involved with a bundle of fur and licks ever since I was 5. I personally helped to raise 3 dogs. The first one didn't really count since, again, I was 5, so I don't really count that as much. I've helped teach dogs tricks. I've helped teach discipline. I'd like to volunteer at dog in animal centers such as adoption centers and humane society, and like to lend a hand when I can. You can assume that if there's a dog, then that's where I'll be. I want to share what I've come to learn about dogs. I want to share my love for dogs and the blessing of love, friend, and health that come with bringing a dog into your family or into your life. A dog will bring multiple blessings into your life, and I want to talk about those 3 things I talked about earlier. Happiness, they'll bring you more happiness, they'll make you active, and they will make you more social. To me, though, the greatest blessing that comes with owning a dog is love and happiness. An interesting thing that I came to find out through doing research and spending time with dogs is that when they tilt their heads, many puppies and older dogs will often tilt their heads and flop their ears, but when they do this, it's so that they can see better. The long noses and snouts of dogs get in the way of their vision, so they'll tip their head to see us better. And one of the most often times they do this is when they hear us being happy, when they see that we're excited. These emotions go through our tone of voice, and they can be seen in our body language, and dogs can pick up on this. And they're like, oh, hey, why are they so happy? Why is this happening? I want to be involved in it. And so they'll tip their head so that they can see us better. A study from BarkBox, a company that deals with all manner of dog-related products, showed a compiled list of results from surveys in November 2016 that over 70% of dog owners say they are happier with a new furry friend, and over 80% wake up easier and have found that it was better getting through tough times with them by their sides. Dogs care about us, and they always want us to be happy. They often come up to us when we are stressed, frustrated, or just feeling down, and they sure do their best to comfort us. They are always making us laugh, from diving in the pile of leaves to the strange love/hate relationship with lemons. Dogs are a never-ending source of laughter and love. To a dog, we are their entire world. Every day of their life is spent thinking about us. They are with us from the beginning to the end of their lives. We are their everything in the end. When I come home, the first one to greet me is my dog Bandit, smiling wide and creating a windstorm, wagging his tail. It's often detrimental to anybody sleeping if it's at night. They're so excited and happy to see us anytime that we come, even if we just leave for 5 seconds to take out the trash and come back. They're just as excited as if we left for a day and came back. This happiness is beyond infectious and will quickly spread to anyone who comes in contact with it. The dog is also extremely loyal and protective of their family. They'll always choose you and their family over anything else. In the end, a dog will truly love you unconditionally no matter what. They will always forgive you even if you step on their paw, and will always be there for you and care for you and your family. Blessings of health. Dogs get us involved in many different ways. Dogs have to get exercise, and according to Skysville Clinic and many other articles and clinics, they also support this. They need to be active in their lives just as people do. They need to go on walks or hikes or go swimming. Of course, in today's society, they can't do that on their own. They risk getting lost, they risk getting injured, being hit by bicyclists, or being hit by drivers on the road. To avoid this, you as an owner have to accompany them and join them on their activity, be it a walk, a hike, maybe, as I said earlier, going swimming, even going biking. They could still go with you. Because of this, another survey from BarkBox showed that over 80% of dog owners showed an increase in their physical activity. In the end, who's walking who? Are we walking our dogs, or are the dogs walking us? Not only this, but dogs provide many services for people with ailments or disabilities as well. Many people know about dog seers who help guide the blind, allowing them to move around and get about their tasks safer. But there are also many other dog services. They can help people with hearing impairments to alert them of noises and guiding them to the owner, such as people coming to the door or the oven going off. There are dogs who can sense when people's blood sugar is getting low and warn them. My uncle trains dogs in the service himself. And to quote him, "I just trained a dog to smell when the sugar level in someone's blood is low." End quote. This is something he found amazing. And in reality, it's not the blood sugar, it's the hormones that the body gives off when people who suffer from that ailment start to have low blood sugar. But this is something that none of us can do, and many people don't have access to machines that can notice that in real time. It's something a dog can greatly help people in. There's also dogs who can help detect allergies in uncertain foods, and others who help with emotional control or behavioral impairments. These are just to name a handful, set by the International Association of Assistance Dog Partners. Social blessings, there's many. Our fluffy comrade in arms are a magnet to social interactions. Take, for example, how many people stop to talk to an owner. I personally am 10 times more likely to interact with someone if I see that they have a dog. Of course, asking permission first, although I might be a little on the extreme. Also, I've noticed myself that when I'm out with my own dog Bandit, I get a lot more questions and a lot more interaction from other people. Except the first thing is a question about him and not me, but I'll take what I have to give. PLOS, or Public Library of Science, published a study back in 2015 showing that dogs can often not only start new relationships, but also help to keep them strong and growing. They are main catalysts in many of these relationships. Owning a dog will often put you in situations where you meet with other dog owners at parks, or maybe interacting with them online in blogs or social media, comparing different dog food types, or maybe asking the best medicine for certain ailments. They can encourage fellow dog moms and dads to get together and have playdates for their kids, both furry and not sometimes. On the side of romance, the dog is a great icebreaker for any guy or girl. Sometimes someone of interest will just come up and ask you some questions about your dog. Or, on the flip, maybe you can invite a crush to go out with you on an activity to the dog park. There's no better partner in crime than the four-legged cutie that everyone loves. In conclusion, dogs are truly everyone's best friend. They love and care for their family so much. They are a bundle of happiness that will always be by your side no matter what. The blessings they provide to any person or family will only be for the better and improve your quality of life. Happiness, love, health, and being with others are the most sought after things in society today, and to some they are far more important than money or other materialistic items. These benefits can all come from one little guy or girl covered in fur walking toward you on all fours with the biggest smile and fastest of tail wags. My dog Bandit has personally helped me through many tough times, and he's made my life much brighter. I couldn't imagine how different I would be today without him. Being with him is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, and I challenge you to look into adding a new member into your life and or family, and see for yourself the blessings that come with, because dogs are truly everyone's best friend. Thank you.